Well, hello and welcome back to our podcast, Digitally Transformed. I'm your host, Melissa. Let's get into it. It is Thanksgiving week and the time of the year when so many of us take that extra time to reflect on what we're grateful for. It helps us gain perspective, keep a positive mindset as we head into these winter months, which is not always easy for everyone. But it's not just helpful to practice gratitude at home. Something that we've learned here is that gratitude at work is good for organizations too. And that's why companies are increasingly being mindful of thankfulness in November and, if they're smart, all year around. Studies have shown that benefits ranging from less stress and better health to increased productivity and satisfaction when gratitude is intentionally practiced. And this year gives companies a particularly unique chance to appreciate the strengths that have brought them through the challenges of COVID-19. So today we are going to talk about some of the ways an attitude of appreciation can go a long way at work, now and always. Research suggests that both positive work events and intentional positive reflection are beneficial to health in a number of ways. They lead to less perceived stress, lower blood pressure, reduced physical symptoms of stress, and better mental health. Employees who took part in gratitude intervention practice even took fewer sick days due to illness. And because stress can cause all kinds of physical ailments, this is not surprising. And healthier workers ultimately means that a company is in better shape too. Next, I want to talk about how greater confidence equals better productivity. Psychology professor Dr. Robert Emmons of US Davis calls gratitude the ultimate performance-enhancing substance. When you point out how much you appreciate something that a person is doing, they naturally have this urge to continue earning more of that recognition, raising their energy and work performance. And the confidence boost that comes from a genuine thank you or a shout out goes to both the receiver and the giver. It has been shown that even one big act of recognition can improve happiness for weeks on both ends of the exchange. And we are intrinsically built for connection and collaboration, so remember that. And when we express gratitude for someone's role, we do truly strengthen those bonds, which feels really good. Next, let's talk about higher job satisfaction. You've probably heard about the Great Resignation. We've been talking about it a lot on the podcast, and it's been happening over the past year. Employees are realizing how dissatisfied they are at work and are leaving in large numbers. Some research actually suggests, this is a crazy number, that 53% of quitting employees would stay longer if they got more appreciation from their bosses. And again, for you employees out there, expressing your own gratitude towards others can also make you more satisfied at work. It forges these positive bonds and decreases alienation in the workplace. Reaching out to others to commend them on a project or a task really just lets them know that you're paying attention and in turn makes you more visible as well. So let's talk about how you can practice gratitude at work. In a survey with over 2,000 respondents of different backgrounds, they found that work is the place where people were the least likely to express gratitude. So it's clear that there's room for improvement, especially with all the benefits that it can bring. But how can you put into practice gratitude? And how can you make sure that it's a tangible action at work? So start with this. Ask yourself what you might be taking for granted and whether you actually voice those things that you do appreciate. If you find yourself more often lamenting things that go wrong or amplifying your frustrations with employees or coworkers, you might just have a case of gratitude deficit disorder. Ultimately, there are easy and fun ways to improve this situation. If you're in a shared office space, just try to keep a gratitude board where colleagues can write down what they appreciated during the week. Or with a digital team, you can use a platform like Nectar for team members to give each other shout outs with gift card rewards, or even end of the week meetings that focus on success and appreciation, which can help keep positivity and morale up too. And it never gets too old-fashioned to write a note of thank you or praise or even send a little gift. Thinking positively and especially communicating that creates a feedback loop that ends up more fulfilling all around. And that appreciation that you show at work could make ripples across your organization and spill over to your partners and clients and even stay with you when you go home. I hope you have an amazing Thanksgiving spent with friends and family, and I'll chat with you next time.